Okay, this is where I spend hundreds of dollars unknowingly on Black Friday. Okay, well, it all started on, like a few days after Black Friday, where, me and my mom, we get stuffed with the meatiest of the macaroni and garlic bread. And then we're going to bed, and I'm like, hey, Mom, we have to wake up at like 2 a.m. to go Black Friday shopping. And she's like, oh yeah, we do have to do that. I'm like, Mom, what the frick were you thinking? And then she's like, oh, how dare you say that? Go to your room. So I go to my room, and then I text her. Hey, just give me your credit card at like 3 a.m. so that at least I can shop. And she's like, okay. So I go to bed, and I set my alarm clock for like 12 o'clock a.m. So I sleep, and then I wake up. And immediately, I go to wake my mom up, because she did this thing where she said, oh yeah, I'm totally going to wake up at 12 a.m., when she really never has woken up at 12 a.m. So I try to wake her up, and she's like, and then I'm like, well, frick, Mom. And then I'm like, well, can I at least have your credit card so I can go online shopping? She's like, yeah, sure. So I go out of the car in the snow at 2 a.m. with only a large shirt on, because that's the only way I go to bed. So when I get back in, where I just go up and I buy a bunch of stuff. Now, the thing is, after first purchase, it worked out pretty good. But then I had to purchase for the rest of my family, Christmas gifts. So I used her credit card. And then it kept saying, this credit card is not valid. So I'm like, what do you mean this credit card is not valid? I pour my life and soul into this credit card. And it's still like, this credit card is not valid. Now I went to 20 different sites with the same credit card, and each one said, this credit card is not freaking valid. So, you know what I did? Nothing. So I just threw away all that, and I decided, hey, I'm just going to use her, like, Walmart card and Kohl's card, because those were good. So I did those and crap, and then I went to bed. I woke up the next morning and told her about my failure with the credit card. And she's like, well, which credit card did you use? And that's when I realized my mom, I don't know, she has a master credit card and a debit card. And the MasterCard was like in her purse. Well, the debit card was like in this tiny crack. So I took the MasterCard and I used it on everything. So by the first purchase, over 100 emails got up saying, dude, is this you? They actually shut down the credit card because I was making too many purchases that my mom would never make. So I'm like, oh, well, frickety do. Hoppity hoppity. Rhymes is the memedy. Memes. But yeah. So that happened. I'm like, oh, well, frick. So at first I'm like, okay, well, obviously the ones that I didn't use a credit card would come, like, to ship to my door. So I wait, and one comes. And the thing is, this was the eBay card, which I used the Master credit card on. So I'm like, okay, maybe it just kind of bugged up. Because I kid you not, no, the night where I bought all that stuff, no, I went on 20 different sites and bought like the same exact thing for like 5 people that are all in my family. So that comes, and it was a slime that I bought for myself, so it wasn't too bad. And then everything expected comes. Like, the Walmart stuff came, the Kohl's stuff came, stuff that I didn't use MasterCard on. And then the rest came. And the thing is, I use the MasterCard on the rest. And it said this card would not verify. So, turns out it did verify. And I just bought 3 shirts for my dad, 3 things for my sister, 3 things for my brothers, and 3 things for my grandma. So yeah, those eventually all came. And now I'm sitting down with just tons of stuff. The thing is, I don't know how I'm going to tell my mom this, because I basically used her credit card and like to buy a bunch of stuff and then buy way more stuff. So yeah, pray for me.
He's flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart.